Hello and welcome to the Cryptonaut podcast. My name is Mark Storrs and hang out with me as always is.
Bread and butter.
Wow.
Oh, are you going to be the pickle?
No.
Oh, what are you?
The pickle.
Bread and butter pickles.
I mean,
Go.
do I have to be?
No, you can be whatever you want.
Can I be like the sauerkraut? Can I be the coleslaw?
Can be.
Oh, you're going to be coleslaw.
The slaw.
You're the
All right.
slaw.
The slaw.
Okay, it's weird. I like it. All right, cool. The slaw and the pickles, and again, I'm Mark
I'm not
Storrs.
a pickle, I'm bread and butter.
Oh, sorry, bread and butter.
Yeah, come
right.
on.
Okay.
Jesus, your
All right.
fucking pickle fetish
All right,
has
I'm-
no bearing on this.
I know. Josh Allen, pickles.
Don't fucking bring Josh Allen into this. How dare you? Go
Bill
Bills.
knows. He's
Go
like, yeah.
Bills. Go Bills. Okay.
Where's my
Welcome again, Cryptonaut Podcast, YouTube, doing it. No reaction videos this week, boys.
Oh,
No.
We're not going to be watching videos of things you can't see.
oh,
And things that might not be there.
shocking development.
Things that are not video artifacts.
Right.
Things that are completely sharp and knowable.
Exactly. We're not doing that this week, all right? We're not a one-trick pony. We're a two-trick pony.
Okay, that's
we
exciting.
either do articles with pictures or we do videos. But actually, this is something we normally do over on Patreon. And we also cover these in the pod.
Sure.
So this story here specifically was sourced from Albert Rosales. I believe you have the actual,
Oh, yeah.
the person it was reported to.
Yes.
It's a part of like the humanoid series.
Right.
We always do these stories because they're brief, they're fun, super weird.
yeah.
And-
And Rosales compiled just this master list.
Oh, dude, if you go on
Like-
Amazon and look at his books,
I mean,
there's so many
The
so
man's
many
a saint.
volumes. It's unbelievable.
it's
Yeah.
unbelievable the depth of his research.
He's done
and
such a great
he
job
is,
compiling all this. So
a treasure.
yeah, so every so
Yeah.
often we pull one of these out of the Nexus news feed to do it. We're going to do more often on YouTube because these are really super obscure. Very few people have ever heard of
Right.
these. They're super fun. This one especially I saw. We're going to have a little art coming up here, but this one's super fun. Naked giant human-like figure inside transparent egg-shaped craft.
Oh shit.
Welcome
in.
to the world of the humanoids.
Oh, Mork from Orc,
Yeah.
Cardiff Giant style.
Yeah, this is real interesting.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
it has a lot of layers to it.
Right out the gate, it's a word I can't pronounce, so I'm just going to
Good.
do what I do. Eucassines, that's 3 S's, Belgium, February 1974 time, afternoon.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Thought I was gonna go military,
Don't do
didn't ya?
military, man. It's been a long day.
It's
we're,
fair.
We're mid possible tornado.
You know, we're in literally a state of emergency.
We are currently in a state of emergency.
Gas station attendant Dominica DeLoof stepped outside for a moment and was confronted by an incredible sight. Over a nearby field, not more than 20 meters away, hovered a transparent, egg-shaped craft ringed in multicolored lights with 4 larger principal lights at each end. Okay.
Okay.
It was silent and it had no apparent means of propulsion. It hovered about 1 meter off the ground. Even more incredible, inside the object, the witness was surprised to see a naked, giant, human-like figure, about 3 meters in height, apparently reclining on a brown couch-like device.
Yeah. You like that?
Couch-like
Wow, like the
device.
lazy
Yeah.
boy
You say
giant.
recliner.
Intergalactic couch-like device.
This sounds like a interdimensional art installation. Like,
yeah, you know, it kind
Yeah.
of does actually.
man reclining in an egg.
We do not
Birth,
need
pre-birth.
Pre-birth. Yeah. We do not need clothes.
It's amazing.
Just sitting on the couch naked.
It
Gonna
did-
ruin the couch.
the giant
Okay.
did not move and just stared ahead. It had human-like features with short dark hair. At this point, 3 other witnesses came out of the station and saw the object and its occupant. Thank God.
A corroboration.
Okay.
Thank God. Because poor Domenica would have been fucked otherwise.
Yeah, it would have sucked.
One was Laurent Lejeune and 2 young men, Bernard and Jean-Claude. Soon the object glided silently away and disappeared into the distance. So I'm assuming it's cruising 3 feet above the ground and just over the horizon, up a hill, down the road,
yeah.
Dude, I
left on fucking the turnpike.
It just kind of booked, I guess. It just was like, "Sir," and just kept going.
But I mean, gliding silently away doesn't imply great speed.
Yeah, no, that's just like
So just like-
moseying
It's not really a
slightly.
book,
yeah.
I guess. It's-
ambling away.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
That's incredible. Okay, last sentence. There did not appear to be any instruments or devices inside the object except for the couch like device. I love how they keep calling it. Why don't they just call it a brown couch?
Yeah, why?
I mean, just because it's in an invisible egg with a giant, if it's a fucking couch, it's a couch.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Maybe it's like like the cockpit.
Okay, now I'm finally seeing the picture.
Okay, yeah, there it is. Bill, if we could please bring this picture up here for the good folks
Oh my
out there
good
on the
Lord.
YouTube. The
I
link,
love it.
the
This is
link,
honestly what I'm looking at here. Giant.
I'm in.
You know, maybe some primordial figure. This drawing better than the movie Prometheus. 100%.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm more satisfied by
Whoa.
this pencil drawing.
Whoa! Wow!
Really Scott
you're not,
Shitsterpiece.
You're not wrong.
Wow! Wow!
Sorry, maybe I'm just making a dig that you didn't deserve, but
Yeah, I don't think that I or Mr. Scott or any of the fans of that film deserved that.
well, maybe
Wow!
Ah, that's pretty bad.
not.
No, it's bad.
But that's an amazing thing.
No, I love it. It's funny because I was thinking of engineers. The first thing in my
Oh
head.
yeah, engineers.
When
Yeah,
he was like that
100%,
sitting 9-foot tall thing,
100%.
sitting
That's
around
hanging out,
in a
yeah,
I'm
weird
like,
naked
oh, it's
in
an
a
engineer.
I don't mean to
chair.
digress, but I was always super pissed. Well, always. The moment that movie came out and I realized what it was, that they weren't the Giger-esque biomorphs with like the weird tube coming out. Like the way the engineer looked when it was in that, giant seat and like Tom Skerritt and the rest of the
yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
original
yeah.
79 Alien.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
holy shit. And this thing seems to be melded to the actual seat.
Yeah,
And-
no,
and-
yeah.
To be fair, though, that version of the engineers was much larger than the ones we actually saw in
yeah.
Prometheus. Like that thing was a giant.
Yeah,
Like, it
and
was
so you just thought
huge.
this biomechanical
Yeah.
giant, and that's just what this species was.
Yeah.
And this species was taken out by the
Yeah.
the titular alien.
Yeah, and then it turns out that there's a whole backstory.
And then,
with that.
decades later, we get to be disappointed by a much different version of it. And ho hum.
Well, we
Yeah.
can all agree that Predator 2 is a cinematic masterpiece.
No, we
you
cannot.
go.
Or just
Yeah.
we'll leave it at that.
This
There
is why
it
you don't
is.
get invited to movie night.
This is why I don't go to movie night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Backbiting
This is why I
aside,
don't go.
So this is super weird.
what the fuck is this?
And again, this plays into the whole humanoid catalog with Albert Rosales, these weird little things that happen. There's these weird little encounters with either aliens or fae or interdimensional beings. Stuff like this is just, there's no rhyme, there's no reason, no sense to be made whatsoever.
Which is so much of these cases.
Doesn't even
Yeah.
interact with anybody, just kind of moseys
Hangs
through.
out,
Just
go-
hangs
yeah,
out.
traveling.
Yeah. I like the idea of art installation though.
I do too.
I do. What if this was, okay, let's skeptically speaking say, what if this was an art installation? A blimp, perhaps?
I was just
Oh my fucking God.
Some sort of, I'm sorry, dirigible?
You can't rule it out,
Yeah.
I suppose.
You can't rule
Yeah, but
out
like-
a dirigible.
Oh my God.
how though? How
Am I
is it
using that-
moving?
A
am I-
Zeppelin,
Am I
perhaps?
using that word right?
I mean, close enough.
I wasn't sure.
I do
I really wasn't sure.
dig the fact that it's not doing anything. It's not interacting.
No,
Yeah,
It's
hanging
too
out.
big to be a person. So is it like a time traveling thing? Is it a distortion of perspective? What the fuck is it doing
I don't
here?
know.
Is it cruising along the countryside? It just seems like it's a naked dude chilling out, and like for some reason just popped
In a weird clear
into
balloon. Couch in a balloon.
Belgium.
And he's not waving, he's not making his presence known.
And he
he's
doesn't
just-
seem perturbed. That's the other
No.
thing. He's not there going, what the fuck? I was at home watching, fucking interdimensional Seinfeld
He's-
or whatever the fuck he was doing.
he's not
And all of a sudden
hostile?
I'm in Belgium. And then
Yeah.
he's just like, I'm here. I guess I'm cool with it. Slow drift.
Yeah.
Yeah, the slow drift.
Outta
man.
here.
I love the slow
Those are
drift.
the best. These
Yeah.
fucking accounts
The slow drift
that
is
make no
wicked.
sense. And it was originally reported on, and this is a fantastic name, so I have to share it, where Albert Rosales got the story from was Roger Lorthior.
No.
What a name.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a
What an
Game of
amazing
Thrones
name.
Yeah, for sure.
So short and sweet. Afternoon too. So
But-
it's not like at night. Nothing's obscure.
No,
No,
It's-
multiple people saw it.
Multiple
Yep.
people saw it.
corroboration.
God, why doesn't this shit happen in the age of the smartphone? It's infuriating.
None of
because-
the good stuff does.
We get
Yeah.
blurs. They get egg naked man, shiny.
Listen,
Bulb
we should
glide.
be appreciative of the blurs that we have, okay?
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not though.
Yeah, come on, bread and
Eat
butter.
your bowl of blurs and be happy, okay?
Whatever. I don't remember
The
what you.
slaw does not
Oh,
approve.
slaw. I was like, what the fuck were you?
He said slaw does
I
not
haven't through
approve.
this.
I like that.
Oh,
okay.
that's the move.
Oh,
I
that
don't know
is.
why.
All right, cool.
It's like my wrestling thing, I guess.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
unfortunately,
the slaw. The slaw.
yeah, a lot. There's not a lot of this happening anymore. I don't know, man. I mean, occasionally there's some pretty cool clear footage of stuff.
Yeah.
Not often.
No.
No, but more often than you
Once or
think.
twice a year, you might get something you're
And
like,
it's probably
"Ooh."
fake, but it's pretty awesome, some of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, some of it's really good CGI.
But I do like this story, and I love the weird one-shots, and they're infuriating because what the
Yeah.
fuck? And
Right.
did, like, other people see it as it slowly cruised through the
Yeah,
fucking
was this a
countryside?
whole thing that happened in the countryside?
Like, was it traveling through Europe? Was it just like...
That would be great if there was just hundreds of accounts across nations.
It goes through France, and they're like, "Well, fucking wee, what the hell?"
And after like
Fucking
3 days, it's gone, but like
Wee,
4,000
what the
people
hell?
saw
what
it.
the hell?
It'd
Yeah.
be great.
Yeah.
Super
It would
producer
be.
Bill, I know we can't hear you.
Oh, all right, super producer Bill.
What do you think it was? And I'll share it.
He's laughing.
I'm like,
He can't. He's got
See?
nothing.
Because it's hard telling.
It is
Not
It is.
knowing.
It is. Well, there it is. You know what?
It's weird.
Welcome to the humanoids again.
Oh, it's the best.
This all of these accounts they're obviously sourced, but they're all collected by Albert Rosales. Check him out, and of course, all of his books are on Amazon. They're totally
support
worth
them. They're
getting.
fantastic.
They are
Oh,
just
yeah.
these thick volumes.
A perfect
Of
resource
stuff
for
like
anyone
this.
that just loves this stuff or is creating a podcast or writing something. It's a great research resource.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
And again, I could do this all day. And the reason I know this is 100% true is because who would make this shit up?
It's
First off,
true.
multiple
Yeah.
witnesses. Nothing spectacular happens.
Right.
The witnesses aren't aggrandized. They're not special. They're not chosen. They don't feel like their lives changed. I'm not saying that people that have that experience are lying,
Right.
but there's always a little bit of like, I'm a little sus anytime someone is made much more important by their encounter.
Oh,
These
well,
people
yeah,
just
yeah.
stumbled across a weird illuminated fucking Fabergé egg, a new dude who was super comfortable and gave zero fucks and was going for the slow ride
Yeah.
throughout fucking Europe. And hey,
Yeah.
I mean,
The sweet
clearly that
recline.
happened.
Dude, take
Yeah.
it easy. Slow
I love
ride.
it.
There it is.
Take it easy.
Excellent. Thank you all so much for joining us, Cryptonaut Podcast. So yeah, be sure to upload the video if you liked it. Leave some comments in the section below. Subscribe to the channel. Check it out. We are a weekly podcast available wherever you get your podcasts, including YouTube.
That's true.
We are now on the YouTube Music app.
Oh,
I don't know how it works, but we're
Fancy.
there.
Nobody
We're there.
does.
We're making it. It's happening. And of course, Spotify and all that else. You can check us out on Patreon, where we do multiple videos during the week, which is, I think we've got one that comes out on Wednesday, one that comes out on Friday.
Yep.
Plus, we have our normal Patreon episode and a regular pod that we do weekly on video. So you can check that out, patreon.com/Cryptonaut Podcast. TeePublic merch, check it out right here, hellerspace.com. Get yourself some hats because it's rainy out. Not sure if that works or
Here
not,
it is.
but whatever, it's fine. The links for that be in the description of this podcast, or I'm sorry, of this episode, and we're talking to you soon.
absolutely. And
Is
I
that-
know that, and I'm sorry to cut you off, that everyone says this, but I would really be interested to know what you guys think.
Oh yeah,
about
in the
this.
comments, put in the
So
comments.
I will
let us
definitely be
know.
reading and interacting with
Yeah.
those comments
And
because
again,
I would love to. And if there's anyone knows of a similar situation, I've never heard of
No.
anything
Yeah, no, this is
remotely close
no,
to this.
definitely let
bonkers.
us know if you hear anything. And of course, shout outs to our boy Albert Rosales.
Always.
He's awesome. He's been such a huge influence on us
Absolutely.
as researchers and podcasters. and
Indispensable.
stuff. He's awesome. He's the best. So
Yeah.
check him
Buy
out
his books.
Doing it.
for sure. Talking to you.
Right. Naked man egg.
Nicky Man Egg.
Naked man egg.
Nicky Man Egg.
That was fun.
Naked man egg. Naked man egg. Naked man egg. Naked man egg.